If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
26 minutes before the hour, the Sarah Automotive Daybreak Live show continues for the final half hour. And Pete Storey, new program director at SAFE here in Sylacauga, joins us. Pete, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Good to have you with us this morning. I noticed your hands are kind of cold, in-house and out-of-house.
In-house and out. It's cold outside.
For those of you who may not know Pete, Pete's a Talladega County guy and Childersburg guy, Sylacauga guy. He's done a lot of things, different positions, including refereeing high school football. Are you still doing that?
I am still at it, Jimmy Dale.
You the white hat?
I am a white hat. Yes, sir. This was my 31st year this past year.
Wow. Well, you ought to have it right by now.
I'm trying.
All right. Hey, program director at program manager at Safe Family Services in Sylacauga. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, I've known about Safe for a long time, of course, and everybody does pretty much around here. And, you know, just in the last year or two, just started searching for something and praying about it, and had talked to Margaret Morton, the executive director, about a year ago, and just asked her if there was anything available. She said, well, not right now, but could be something coming. So just some new workforce programs that we have and a new grant. So she called me this past year, and you know, during the pandemic, I was able to get a job, Jimmy Dale. How about that? So
that's a
excited
blessing.
to be
That's
on board with
yeah.
SAFE because of everything that SAFE does. There's so much to it.
If maybe people don't know a whole lot about SAFE, kind of what SAFE does, and we'll get to what you're doing too.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. And you know, it was formed, put together 97, 98, somewhere around there, and just started as a family resource center. And yesterday I was able to be on a Zoom call with the founder, really, of the family resource centers in the state of Alabama, a lady named Mary Jolly. And I'd heard Margaret talk about her in the past and really realized, I think yesterday, what I'm doing at a family resource center, Jimmy Dale. And of course, SAFE is involved with a lot of different things, as any family resource center are. There's about 21 or 22 other resource centers in the state, but it's almost like a chamber of commerce. They're all different. You know, you got your main things that you do, but as far as doing for family resources when there's need, you know, we have the Parent as Teachers program, of course, HIPPY, working with the young kids and families when they're in need. We do assistance with just about any kind of assistance the family may need, whether it's utilities or just resources.
You're a strong family advocate and come from a strong family background, and this is all about families, isn't it?
It really is, Jimmy Dale, and that's what I really like about what we're doing here is, and you know as well too, being in the ministry and doing the TV and radio you've done in the past, if we don't reach these kids when they're children and teens, then we've just about lost them. And that's what we try to really focus on. And that's what one of these programs that I'm going to share this morning is about, especially with teens. But yeah, the family is the backbone. I mean, think about our churches in our in our county and all over the world. And, you know, we have to really be ready and be adaptive and ready to help these families out when they have need.
Actually get paid to learn in school or out of school, the new career planning program, and a lot of people are plugging into this. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, it's sort of a new concept, really, pay to learn, and you know, we're excited about the opportunities that we have to provide this to our county, and we're actually serving in Coosa and Clay County also, not just Talladega County. So we were glad to be able to reach out to that. But Pay to Learn is a module that we have within two of our programs that we're going to talk about this morning. It's just a way to, we're actually offering an incentivize too to just fill out paperwork. You know, we're offering some gift cards for that. But then once we get them into the program and they actually start taking our classes in-house at SAFE, we're doing a little bit in-house. We can do them online also. Then we can track the hours that they're working on these classes, and we're paying them $8 an hour just to do that.
Young people especially, kids especially, have so many career opportunities before them. And this is going to be very, very helpful.
It is, and one of the main objectives early on in the WIO, we call it WIO, or Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act, is to really talk to these people and talk about their hopes and dreams. You know, we got to have hope, right, in the world, especially what's going on in our world today and here in the United States. If we don't have that hope, then what is there? So that's what we're doing right off the bat with them, is we're talking to them about their hopes and dreams, and then we're going to coach them and mentor them into a career path that they want, not necessarily what their parents want or what we want as safe. We want to find out what they want to do, and then we're able, with this opportunity we have with this grant in the class, and you know, to steer them in that way and get them on that career path. And we're going to, once they get through actually with us and doing the classes that we offer, we're going to keep track of them for a whole year and touch base with them each month just to make sure that they're still on track in that career path that they've chosen.
Who's eligible for this?
So in our WIOA, we've actually got two different areas that the teens are eligible for. So we have a in-school youth. I'll start with that. So these are 16 to 19-year-olds that are in school, and here at Sylacauga High School, Talladega County Schools, Coosa Central, and then Clay Central over in Clay County. And our school, Dr. Lacey and Dr. Seegers here in Sylacauga and Talladega County are, you know, they understand what we're doing. They've bought into it. So we actually work with the career coaches here at Sylacauga, Pam McTeer, and then Kelly Sanford is our career coach for the south end of Talladega County schools. So they're actually working with the in-school students, finding them that are eligible. There's some eligibility requirements here that, you know, you have to go through, and that's low income. They can be pregnant or a parent. Unfortunately, that's it. It's real.
Part of life.
It's part of life, man. It's real. They could be an offender of the law. If they've had trouble with the law, we can still get them in this program, get them away from that type of life that they've been living and get them on that career path. Could be homeless. Believe it or not, there are homeless teens in this area. And that is sad to realize and understand, but it is. And then they may have a literacy barriers. So we do some testing. We got to get school scores from them. If they don't have that, we have what we call a TABE test, and that's just an assessment test to see where they're at in the schoolwork. When we get, when Kelly or Pam gets a student that's interested, we get them signed up, we give them the gift cards, and then we send them to our career center in Talladega. We work real close with them. They have to go through there to get certified under this grant. Once they get that, then we bring them back in, and that's when we start with the, we start out with soft skills. I have to actually have to do a financial literacy class to begin with within 10 days once they get certified. And then we just start off with the soft skills because a lot of people need that. We're going to teach them how to interview, how to dress, you know, and how to write a resume. Sometimes how to just fill out an application. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I was about to say, you would think that would just be common, but there's people that have trouble with that.
There are people that have trouble with it. So we're going to work with them and make sure that they understand what kind of information they need to put on these applications. And then we get them on their career path. And, you know, some of those are healthcare, information technology, IT, you know, it's huge. It's in, IT is right here in this TV station, right? And it's probably more so than you ever thought it would be. But it's everywhere, IT is. Of course, the manufacturing, you know, we're working with that. We list it as transportation and logistics, and really that's just CDL license. And that's what has surprised me a little bit around here, is realizing and finding out how many CDL drivers we really need in this area. Plumbing, we have a great partnership with Ponder Plumbing here. Adam has a apprenticeship program actually at Ponder Plumbing, and before I came on board back in October, they had already sent 3 or 4 guys through his apprenticeship program. So, and then we're working with CAC, working real close with CAC on the classes that they offer, the welding, machine shop. And then we're looking to try to find an HVAC company would be interested in starting an apprenticeship program too, because that's a big career too. And, you know, guys going into welding, plumbing, HVAC can make more money than they ever thought about making.
There are signs up everywhere. Needing employees, need workers. And in some of these instances, some people would not qualify. But with this program, and I see, and I can just see in my mind's eye parents and grandparents saying, oh, there's hope.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. And that's what, you know, what I want to come on here today, and I appreciate you letting me come on, is to get the word out, because this is fairly new, and the other one has been going on for a while, the fatherhood. But yeah, I mean, these parents have got to have hope, and we need their help. The 16 to 19s, of course, they will have to have their parent signature to get all this started and done. But there are jobs out there, and at the back end, that's what I was going to say too. That's the big part of what we're doing too. We're working closely with our local businesses and industries. Our main objective is to keep our people here in Talladega County, Coosa and Clay working. And there are jobs out there. These people that are telling you that there's not jobs, they're jobs. They may not be the one they want, but they're jobs. And actually, these kids can have a job and do this also. This income does not count toward any of that. Yeah. And we've got a few that are actually working, you know, at the local fast foods, and that's fine, but they can carve out enough time to do this and get them on that career path to really get where they want to go.
Yeah, your career path may begin with flipping hamburgers.
That's right.
And it can go down the road. You might and be a franchisee or something, or go into another field, and a lot of money could be made down the road too.
Yeah, I mean, you hear about all these actors that have waited tables, you know, waiting for their big break in that business. This could be it. Actually, speaking of that, Micah Harris, local Chick-fil-A owner, is on board with us. Once we get a class put together, he comes in and teaches a leadership customer service type class for us. Renaissance Bank does financial planning with us. We've got a lot of great partners here.
So how can they find out more information on this particular program?
On this one, and we've got the out-of-school youth too, Andy talked about, the same program, pretty much the same criteria, but call us at SAFE 256-245-4343. You can go on our website, safesylacauga.com, but we've got a great career coach, case manager we just hired, Nelson Garrett. Mr. John Chapman is still there. He's been there for 20 plus years, our site supervisor. And we're just, that's how they can find. We're on Facebook, Instagram, got to do the social media. They could call the radio, TV station if they didn't get my number. You've got every information here. So those are the ways that we're out trying to get the word out. I'm going speaking to the local civic clubs and, you know, doing things like this. So
Pete Storey, the program manager at Safe Family Services. We talked about one program, and one of the programs that I have been so impressed with down through the years is the strengthening families through fatherhood. And anybody can father a child, but when you talk about how can I be a father? How can I be a positive influence on my child's life? And you know, a lot of us don't know how to do that.
That's right. And this is a great program. This is the one that Mr. Ollie Cates did for years. He retired last July. So we've been in touch with him, of course, trying to get this back going and getting his expertise with us. But yeah, this strengthening families through fatherhood, I mean, that's, you know, like you said, you know, if just want to try to teach these guys how to be a better dad. And I wished I'd have had something like this, to be honest with you. As much as I thought I knew what I was doing, I probably did some things not the right way. So we teach a curriculum called 24/7 Dad through this. And there are other things that we have found that we're going to incorporate into this program and curriculum too. But it's, now this one is basically sort of what we call our non-custodial dads. These are dads that are paying child support, that don't have the custody of their children, that want to do better. Maybe they need a better job or want a better job. Pretty much the same thing there. We give incentives to sign up to do this. We pay them $8 an hour while they're taking these classes. And then we're looking at ways to find them better jobs. We got a great success story. You can go on the website and see about a gentleman that came through this. I think it was 2019. He's actually working out at NEMAC now. And that's our goal, Jimmy Dale, is like I said, is to get these guys in here, see what they're missing, teach them how to be this better dad, to have a better relationship with their children, their other family members. Give them a little incentive, $8 an hour, to help pay that child support.
It's a win-win for everybody, Pete.
Oh yeah, big time, man. And these are the businesses here and industries are, they're looking for people that have got some of this training. These people can get any type of short certificate through CAC. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for some credentials, and we can stack some of these credentials on top of each other. So it's the strengthening families through fatherhood it is just a super. If they may need their GED. Some of these dads, are just a dad right now, and they're struggling trying to find their career path also. If you need your GED, same way with WIOA, especially on the out of school youth, the ones that, if you hadn't graduated high school, need your GED, come see us. We can help you get that. And the out-of-school youth, that is ages 16 through 24. That could be a dropout. It could be a high school graduate that's working the fast food or working at Dollar General or, somewhere else like that just wants something better. Again, that get them in here and get them trained, get them a certificate, and get them on the career path that they really want.
Well, we could talk about this for hours, and we're up against the clock now, but Pete Storey, the program manager at Safe Family Services in Sylacauga, how can they find out more again, Pete, before we go this morning?
So, just call us at 256-245-4343. You can look on our website, safesylacauga.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and we're just out trying to put these flyers out all around town. And we talked about hope a while ago, Jimmy Dale, and that's one thing I really wanted to stress this morning, is that we're here to give you hope, guys. We're here to give you hope. We can help you. Come call us. Let us help you. And here's one question that this Miss Jolly said yesterday that really struck me, and this is, I'm not sure if I wrote it down exactly like she said it, but I do have quotations by it. What can we do to help you do to help your child do what they want to do to be successful? So that's the question I want to ask our audience this morning. What can Safe do? What can we do to help you do? Because they got to have help. They've got to have help from their family, from their mother, their father, their aunts, their uncles, grandparents, from their church family. They need help. But let us help you. Let us help you help your child or help your father succeed and be the person that God's made them to be.
I've heard the saying, hope for the hopeless.
Yeah.
And you've got kids today that have maybe gone down the wrong road, and the darkness has overcome the light, but there's light there, and a lot of opportunity for our kids and our grandkids today. Pete, appreciate you coming by this morning, and it's always a pleasure to have you. And we'll be telling you more about these programs too from Safe Family Services. Pete Storey, program manager there, has joined us today. We've got a whole lot more to do right after this timeout.